Hello, fellow gardeners. Joe Lample here. Whether you're growing a few pots or a backyard oasis, we all crave that moment when a seed becomes something spectacular. But sometimes, despite our best efforts, our plants just don't thrive. I've tried every trick. Fertilizers, amendments, organics. But one stands above the rest. I call it black gold worm castings. This isn't a fancy chemical or pricey product. It's nature's own creation thanks to earthworms. Worm castings have transformed my gardens. From struggling beds to lush, productive plots. Imagine your tomatoes doubling their fruit, your roses bursting with blooms, and your lawn turning into a green carpet. Worm castings work with your soil's biology, building health from the ground up. I've seen their power everywhere, from community gardens to my own garden farm, TM. Today, I'll show you what worm castings are, how they work, and how you can use them for dramatic results. Ready to discover the gardener's secret weapon? Let's dig into the world of worm castings. So, what is black gold? Simply put, worm castings are worm manure, nature's perfect plant food. Earthworms eat organic matter, and their digestive process transforms it into a nutrient-rich, microbe-packed amendment. The result? A dark, crumbly material that looks and smells like rich soil. Unlike raw compost or manure, worm castings are gentle, pH-balanced, and can't burn your plants. They're loaded with not just NPK but also calcium, magnesium, iron and more, all in a slow-release form. Their texture improves any soil, breaking up clay, holding moisture in sand and boosting tilth. Castings are free of pathogens and weed seeds thanks to the worm's digestive system. They're pleasant to handle and perfect for both outdoor and indoor plants. In short, worm castings are a premium, all-natural soil booster straight from nature. Let's see why they work so well. The magic of worm castings isn't just nutrients, it's living biology. Each handful teams with beneficial microbes that form a thriving soil food web. These microbes unlock nutrients, making them available to your plants. Castings also contain chitinase, an enzyme that helps plants resist pests naturally. Growth hormones like auxins and gibberellins in castings boost root development and plant vigor. Humic acid in castings holds nutrients in the soil, making them easy for roots to absorb. The result? Stronger roots, better growth, and more resilient plants. With worm castings, your garden's health starts below the surface. Now, let's talk about how to use them. Applying worm castings is simple and safe. For existing plants, top dress with a thin layer around the base, then gently work it into the soil and water. When planting, add a handful of castings to the hole. Your seedlings will thank you. For seed starting, mix 1 part castings with 3 or 4 parts seed starting mix for stronger, healthier sprouts. Houseplants love castings too. Top dress every few months or mix into fresh potting soil when repotting. Castings provide gentle, slow-release nutrition and beneficial microbes for all your plants. No risk of burning, no complicated measurements, just healthier, happier plants. Whether you garden indoors or out, worm castings are your go-to amendment. Let's take it up a notch with worm tea. Here's how. Ready to boost your garden even more? Try worm casting tea. Brew castings in water with a little molasses and aeration to multiply beneficial microbes. Use this living liquid as a soil drench or foliar spray for a microbial boost. It revives stressed plants, supports heavy feeders, and protects leaves from disease. To make it, fill a bucket with dechlorinated water, add castings in a bag, a spoon of molasses, and aerate for 24 hours. Use immediately for best results. Pour around roots or spray on leaves. Worm tea delivers fast, visible results and is perfect for peak growing season. Now, let's see real-world results. The proof is in the garden. My tomatoes used to suffer from blossom end rot until I added worm castings. The problem vanished, and my harvest soared. In a community garden, castings turned stunted, yellow plants into lush, productive beds, side by side with unimproved soil. Roses plagued by disease and poor growth rebounded with castings and worm tea, producing glossy leaves and abundant blooms. Even lawns benefit. A thin layer of castings in spring and fall feeds the soil, improves water retention and builds deep roots. Over time, your lawn becomes greener, more resilient and naturally weed-resistant. These transformations are why I'm passionate about worm castings. They work for veggies, flowers and turf. organically and sustainably. No more synthetic chemicals, just healthy, thriving plants. The results speak for themselves. Try it on your toughest garden challenges. You'll be amazed at the difference. Let's wrap up with how you can get started. Here's your next step. We've explored the power of worm castings, from soil health to practical application. They're more than fertilizer. They're a complete soil solution for any gardener. Start small. Try castings on a struggling plant or two, and watch the transformation. Consider making your own, with a worm bin, or buy from a local nursery. Share your results, photos, stories, tips, with friends and fellow gardeners. If you found this helpful, share and subscribe for more gardening inspiration. Together, we can grow healthier gardens and a greener world, one handful of worm castings at a time. Now let's get growing.